Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday. It is early, and I did not want to get up this morning at all. I went to bed early. That wasn't the problem. I slept good. Just did not want to get up. Was not feeling motivated this morning, but I got up and I went. And so I decided, let's talk about that today, because I know a lot of us don't feel motivated every day. We get in a rut. Maybe we woke up that way. Maybe something happened during the day and it kind of crushed our morale or sucked our energy out. Maybe it was something personal, family, kids, parents, or maybe it was something at work, tough client, terrible boss, annoying coworker, somebody ate the last donut, or ate your lunch in the fridge, if that's still a thing. And so I just thought, a lot of what I read about with, how to deal with these things is it's all garbage in, garbage out, right? So if you're starting your day off negative, well, it's going to be really hard to have a positive day, right? If you're putting, terrible things in your body, sugar and processed foods and things like that, it gets difficult to, have the energy that you want. But, most importantly, it's a mindset thing, right? It's, we've talked about, why we do things and why we go to work. And I think the why is something you need to remind yourself of is, why am I at this job? Why do I do what I do? Maybe you do something you love and you just need reminded why you started it in the first place. Maybe you're working to provide for your family and you need to remember, why, and, them having what they need and their happiness and you feeling good about being able to take care of them is your why. And that's important. And so when you're kind of feeling low energy or you're feeling down or you're feeling negative, I think it's really important to remember the why and, change your mindset. And one of the ways that I've learned that you can change your mindset is by changing, what you're doing physically, right? So I know a lot of us are working from home now, or maybe our offices are half empty, or you got kids at home, and everybody's life is in flux right now, right? And so how do you, if you're sitting at a desk all day, get up and move around? But when you get up from your desk because you're having a bad day, don't seek out that coworker that you can go and complain to for 30 minutes about that bad situation, and then they can compare their bad day to your bad day. You all do it. I do it. Used to do it. I ain't doing it no more. So seek out positivity. Remember that it's garbage in, garbage out. Get yourself excited. Get your energy level up. Surround yourself with positive people. They say that, your personality is the sum of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So if you're around 5 people who are always negative and who are always down, or, they always call you because they're like, oh, guess what? And they've got some story to tell you or some gossip to tell you. That's not helpful. And then when they call you or when you go see them, you're like, yeah, exactly. It's not your fault. And yeah, he's the worst. I call that co-signing on their misery. It's a car reference. I'm a car guy. Don't co-sign on people's misery and don't ask people to co-sign for you. Just own it. Change your state. Rewire your brain. Find something to be positive about. Go for a walk. Go for a run. Go do something, but get yourself out of that mental state that, man, that was terrible. And one of the ways that I found to do that is when you start your day, check some boxes, make your bed, eat a good breakfast, plan your mornings out well so that you can always have a good morning and you're not leaving late. Don't start the day off bad. And then if something happens during the day, you've always got a couple of go-to things, right? Like, so for me, if I'm, making a bunch of phone calls and I'm not getting a hold of anybody, then, and I'm like, man, this sucks. Then what I'll do is I'll call somebody who I know is going to answer. I'll call one of my clients that I just love talking to. Not because he necessarily needed anything, but just because it'll be a good conversation. And then I'll call another one. And then maybe I'll call somebody I work with just to pick their brain about something. And I'll manufacture a couple of wins so that I can go back at it. And if you work by yourself, being able to manage your own emotions is going to be super important. You have to find a way to smile and to get yourself jacked up. But if you're in a business If you run a business, if you're a manager, if you're at work, you can't get a charge off a dead battery. Don't surround yourself with dead batteries. Don't go to that negative person because you find comfort in other people's negativity. Like, oh, I'm having a bad day, but so's Rick. Rick always has a bad day. I'm going to go talk to Rick. No, don't go talk to Rick. Go talk to Brett. Go talk to the annoying guy who's in the corner and could be having the worst day of his life, and he's still running around fist bumping everybody and being goofy and just trying to get through the day and keep the energy level up here, because successful people don't live down here. Don't look at their life and be like, oh God, it must be easy. It's not. They probably have a ton of things coming at them on a regular basis, but they have mastered the art of staying positive and looking for solutions. And they surround themselves and they fill their company with people who are going to do the same. And a lot of times what you'll see now is, the whole attitude is slow to hire, quick to fire. You go into an office like that with a bunch of successful people and you're negative, you ain't going to last, because you bring everyone down. So today, start your morning off right. When you go to work, the first thing I want you to do is make those phone calls to those people that you know are going to answer, to those clients that you know are going to be great. Go talk to the person in your office who is always positive. Start your day off with some positive conversations. And then anytime you find yourself down, change your physical state to change your mental state. So hope everybody has a good day. Go be a positive charge, not only in your life, but in somebody else's today. And, I hope that gets you through the day, and it's something that you just got to practice. So good morning, good luck, and until tomorrow. Bye.